possible red on here for Wu Yize. Big chance this at the beginning of this deciding frame. Overcut it though. Now, does the cue ball cannon the brown? It does, but probably not fully enough to tempt Ronnie to take a red on here. It'd be risky. I don't think he can run through for the black because of the red next to it. It'd be risky to take this red on. It really would be. I think that was a clever shot from Ronnie, putting the red in bulk, because the more tactical this frame is, I think the better chance Ronnie has of winning it, because there's a big gulf between the two, I feel, on the tactical side of this game. At the moment, in terms of break building, there's little to separate them. Well, I wonder if we may be heading for a re-rack. I don't think Ronnie would want one, really. This is the sort of deciding frame I think he'll feel he can get the better of Wu Yize in. But that cue ball has run a little further than Ronnie wanted it to. So there's certainly a possible red on here. To the yellow pocket for Wu Yize, can run the cue ball up for the yellow so that he can play it with an element of safety. Coolness personified by Wu Yize. That was a beautifully struck cue ball. And he's on the yellow or the blue.
That is the word, isn't it? Under extreme pressure. And O'Sullivan raising his game appreciably. He has more than matched him. Two stunning breaks to force this decider. And now a great long red to give himself the first real chance in the decider.
Well, if Wu Yize wins this match, I'll wonder why in some respects, because
11.
I think he's had to rely on a dip in form from Ronnie O'Sullivan
12.
to have contested this match latterly. He was out of it for the most part.
There have been two
20.
key moments, really. Ronnie O'Sullivan missing frame ball pink for 4-2. And then, of course, the black off its spot when he was in to win 6-4. Having made a brilliant century in response to the wonderful 86 clearance that Wu had made to make it 4 each. But they still needed potting in that previous frame, and Wu did so well because he had to play so many
28.
retrieving shots positionally.
I'm just wondering whether the fact that Ronnie hasn't played in so many events this season, if that's in any way harmful to his chances of winning matches like this when the pressure's really on. These pressure situations you always need to be involved with regularly to deal with them as well as you can.
35.
But it's difficult to know, isn't it, really? I mean, Ronnie has played some fantastic snooker during the course of this event. Hasn't lost this decider yet, of course. This is the last of the easily available reds for Wu Yize.
36.
And he doesn't seem to have a good angle on the black here to go into them. So Ronnie may be coming back to the table sooner than maybe I expected. Is there a red that pots into the right-hand centre at the back of the pack there, I wonder? Well, you can see it's absolutely dead straight on the black, so he can only go forwards or backwards. The red above the black, just fractionally to the right. I was just wondering whether that would pot to the centre pocket. Obviously not. So unless there's something that I can't see, that's end of break.
43. Weezer, 43.
Oh, that is a magnificent red from O'Sullivan. So, a chance to get right back in this decider. What a match this is turning into now. There were periods where it was a little flat, but not now. It's fizzing.
6. 7.
Well, that was a remarkable red from Ronnie O'Sullivan. It really was. I mean, I almost feel like saying, how dare I doubt him? When you think he may be down and out, he seems to find something from somewhere so often. But he'd be so keen not to replicate the mistake of the previous frame.
Yeah, as you pointed out, Dom, it felt like he disrupted his own rhythm in getting a couple of balls cleaned, and that was something he never used to do. I can remember him getting kicks and still wouldn't get the cue ball cleaned. Anyway, he's given himself an opportunity with that magnificent red.
93.
But there is extreme pressure on every ball.
Yes, and suddenly I'm feeling a little tense myself because, you know, we really are
28.
getting down to brass tacks now in this
29.
deciding frame, aren't we? The pressure must be at its greatest.
And of course, this is something that O'Sullivan hasn't experienced frequently recently because he's not been playing that much. He's missed quite a few events. So if he does come through,
36.
it'll be another very
37.
impressive performance because he's been very seriously tested today. More so than any other match he's played this week. But he's still got to finish the job. 1 point in front.
44.
Well, early in this deciding frame, Ronnie played a safety shot which resulted in that red finding the bulk cushion. That could be his only potential
45.
stumbling block now. This is absolutely brilliant from Ronnie O'Sullivan.
52.
Had one very low percentage, difficult red to knock in to get himself in
53.
when it mattered the most, when the pressure was at its greatest, and he knocks it in, and this is a result of that. Needs an angle. Ooh, he's just got the semblance of an angle to work with.
58.
It may be enough.
59.
Well, this, even by O'Sullivan standards, is impressive. Wu Yize has thrown everything at him in the second half of this match and was in first in the decider, lost position, but couldn't have legislated for that wonderful red to set up this chance to pinch the match
62.
at the last.
64.